So, here we go. Mark Henry wants to beat up Vlad for calling wrestling fake.
I want to beat up Vlad.
Everybody wants to beat up Vlad.
No, I want to beat up Glad. That's his name now, Glad.
No.
Because he be glad having people snitch on his fucking interviews. He always have a motherfucker snitch on themselves.
And he called wrestling fake, bro. One thing you gotta understand.
This man fell in love with 6ix9ine after he came home. This man, he got Seco Billy, all the folks talking shit.
Like, bro.
About this
One
dude.
thing you gotta understand about wrestling, bro.
It's not fake.
It's predetermined.
It's not fake.
It's predetermined. And they're putting on a show just like any actor will put on a movie for y'all.
We can see you. The camera's right there.
That's why I'm looking at that camera. I'm like, it's fucking fake. Predetermined, whatever you want to say, it's fake. Except for the moves. That shit hurts.
I'm just saying. Is a movie fake?
Yes.
Do they actually die in the movie?
No.
Alright then. You still enjoy it. Why?
Because it's fucking entertainment.
Right. That's what wrestling is.
It's fake, but it's entertaining.
It's entertainment.
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say it wasn't entertaining.
No, I'm just saying niggas use to call it fake as a what would you call it?
As like a diss or a dig.
Yeah.
To wrestling. Like wrestling fans.
I don't watch wrestling because it's fake.
No, they say it's fake fighting. That's all it is. But really, these folks are really grappling, risking their life, jumping off ladders, tables, and chairs and shit.
Wrestlers, like, really, they do more work than any other athlete. They wrestle at least 300 or more plus days a year.
But here's the thing. They don't need all them damn muscles to be doing that shit.
Most of them don't have a lot of muscles.
You gotta
do all that damn work.
You gotta figure. You landing on your back. You want a strong back.
You gotta have a strong back, but like, strong. Oh shit, you gotta go through them damn tables. You in here with a steel chair, you gotta have good.
Right. Yeah. It takes skill doing that. Trust me. And don't never knock one of these wrestlers for what they do because they.
I'm gonna try wrestling one day.
You know, see how bad that shit hurt.
All right, go ahead and try it, buddy.
That shit hurt.
I'll support you all the way. Let's watch Mark Henry beat this man up. Eventually. Okay.
Well, up to 1996,
you
weren't really thinking about becoming a professional wrestler.
Big as him.
I didn't even know it was possible. I just was a fan. I just, as a little kid, I watched the WWE cartoon. You know, I watched Monday Night Raw all the time. I watched the pay-per-views, and I grew up in Central Texas or in Southeast Texas, and my grandmother would take me to watch the wrestling matches. That was me and my grandmother's thing. Nobody else in my family were wrestling fans. It was just me and her.
That's how it was for me and my dad.
Even today,
my dad got me into that.
47-year-old man about to be 48. And I still, every time I watch wrestling, I think of my grandma. It's the best gift that she could ever give.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. I watch a lot of
When you were watching it back then, did you wonder if it was real or fake, I guess is how you would say it?
I would beat you up if you was here in person. No, wrestling is not fake. It's predetermined. It's a difference. You know, we know what's going to happen, and it's complicated. The best guys, you have to. It's not governed by how mean you are, or how cunning, or how skilled you are. It's about, can you emotionally get people to believe in your ideals, the psychology of what wrestling is. And a lot of people, you know, consider me to be a great psychologist, as well as the fact that I was a great athlete. So I've been really, really blessed. This is not a, hey Mark, pat yourself on the back thing. It's reality. And every wrestler that has ever been great, that have been world champion, they had to master the psychology part of it. I had good teachers, But a good teacher is nothing without a willing student. And I wanted to be good at everything. I'm very competitive. Hey, if somebody said, man, I bet I can beat you running, I'm like, really? Well, shit, let's go see. I'm competitive like that. And when I got into wrestling, I wanted to be really good. You know, I wanted people to cheer for me. I wanted people to hate me. And if that was what the role was for me to fit. And I was able to accomplish that. I mastered psychology, and I was able to go into the wrestling industry and carve a niche out for myself when I had no background in mixed martial arts. I had no background in acting. I had no background in pro wrestling, and I was still able to be the best in that world. And man, I'm proud of that.
So, what do you think, Terry? Think wrestling? You think calling wrestling fake is an accurate terminology for it?
I won't see him pump back.
Answer his question.
That's not an answer.
It's not fake, like he said, it's predetermined, but like literally back then, like that's all people would say. A lot of people used to say, this shit fake as well, fake as well. But can you jump off a ladder?
Right.
And get back up?
Right.
Through 6 tables?
It's not all, and plus either way, that's not
Can
even.
you take a bump yourself?
Like the simplest things hurt in that
right.
ring.
Like even running the ropes, bro. I've ran the ropes before, bro, and I had whelps on my back just from running the ropes.
Like yeah, plus like any small thing can go wrong.
Right. Anything can go wrong. Like you putting on a live show. Like let's say you putting on a play, but they have like real deal minutes to remember what they gonna do for a play, and then they just go out there and do it.